Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're diving into something that literally affects every single person driving in the Mojave Desert. We're going to look at how this totally unforgiving climate is secretly attacking your car, and why professional mobile detailing is, well, it's pretty much the ultimate time-saving defense for your investment. So let's jump right in and explore the very real hazards your car faces every day and the really fascinating science behind stopping them. Now, I want to start by asking you something kind of scary. Have you ever considered that right now, maybe while you're working in your office or just relaxing at home, the intense Nevada environment is actively degrading your expensive vehicle out in the parking lot? I mean, it's so easy to think of a parked car as safe, right? But in this climate, no way. It is under a constant, silent siege. Just listen to this. Baking sun, abrasive desert dust, and seasonal monsoon debris all take a severe toll on clear coats and interior upholstery. The weather out here isn't just hot. It's a relentless, combative force against automotive surfaces. We're talking heat that can literally melt cheap dashboard plastics if you just leave them unchecked. This is our hidden enemy, and we've got to understand exactly how it operates if we want to stop it.
Okay, let's dive into this. Here's our roadmap for today. First, we've got the Las Vegas climate threat. Second, the automated wash myth. Third, defending the exterior. Fourth, preserving the interior cabin. And finally, number 5, the mobile convenience advantage.
Section 1, the Las Vegas climate threat. Uncovering the hidden enemy. So, oxidation. It's not just your car getting old. Actually, it's a very specific, destructive chemical reaction. You see, the intense desert sun acts almost like a giant magnifying glass, literally stripping the essential oils and protective resins right out of your paint. It starts as this microscopic loss of moisture, totally invisible at first, but it eventually turns into that dull, chalky, faded paint you see on so many cars driving around town. It's a slow burn, but it absolutely ruins your vehicle's value. And we aren't just dealing with UV radiation baking the cabin materials and fading the paint. We also have silica dust blown in by those crazy desert winds. This stuff is highly abrasive grit that fiercely bonds to the surface and etches right into the clear coat over time. Add to that the hard water from stray sprinklers leaving harsh, permanent mineral deposits. Honestly, when you put it all together, detailing goes from being a luxury to absolutely mandatory preventative maintenance. It literally saves you from needing a massive, super expensive full respray down the road. Moving right along to Section 2, the automated wash myth, when the easy fix fails. Okay, we need to talk about automated wash tunnels because they are a massive myth of convenience. Those drive-through tunnels, they rely on heavy friction, highly alkaline chemicals, and shared spinning brushes that actively degrade your clear coat. Just think about all the dirt from the muddy truck that went in right before you. Yeah, those brushes hold on to all of it. In contrast, professional hand washing uses safe, systematic decontamination with pH-neutral soaps and premium plush microfiber towels. That ensures the surface is cleaned without inflicting any collateral damage. To put it bluntly, automated washes simply drag accumulated abrasive desert dirt right across your clear coat. Taking that easy way out inflicts fine scratches and permanent swirl marks. And these micro scratches are a huge problem because they diffuse light instead of reflecting it. That's exactly why a car run through an automated wash hundreds of times ends up looking incredibly dull and lifeless, even when it's technically clean. The smooth, glass-like finish has just been carved up by invisible scratches. Section 3, defending the exterior, the science of protection. Now, fixing this isn't just about grabbing some soap and a bucket. It's a literal surgical decontamination process. Step 1 uses chemical iron removers to actually dissolve bonded brake dust that regular soap won't even touch. Then, Step 2 brings in clay bar treatments. These act almost like a magnet, safely pulling embedded abrasive desert grit right out of the clear coat. Only after the surface is completely bare, smooth, and surgically clean do we get to Step 3, applying a ceramic coating to create a sacrificial UV barrier. So what does that mean? Well, ceramic coatings offer a semi-permanent hydrophobic barrier. It actively absorbs those intense UV rays and totally resists chemical damage from hard water. This high-end sealant is not just some luxury add-on or vanity purchase, guys. In a brutal climate like Southern Nevada, it's absolutely mandatory for desert survival if you want to restore and permanently preserve that factory finish. Basically, it takes the beating so your actual paint doesn't have to. Section 4, preserving the interior cabin, beyond the paint. Let's talk about the inside, because a standard drive-through vacuum is just entirely insufficient for stopping luxury leather from drying out or rigid plastics from cracking under the Nevada sun. A real comprehensive cabin defense system requires deep extraction machines to pull out years of embedded dirt from carpets and fabric seats. It requires intense hydration and UV protectants applied directly to the dashboard and leather to keep them supple, and crucially, it pairs this deep cleaning with quality window film to reject massive amounts of solar heat and window tinting to block those harmful ultraviolet rays from ever reaching your dash in the first place.
And here is a super fascinating takeaway. Did you know that combining interior detailing with window tinting actually improves your vehicle's fuel efficiency? It's true. By blocking that extreme solar heat, your climate control system doesn't have to overwork to cool the cabin down. So protecting your interior goes way beyond just aesthetics. It actively optimizes how your vehicle operates and performs in extreme heat. It saves you money at the pump while keeping you comfortable. How cool is that?
Which brings us to Section 5, the mobile convenience advantage, reclaiming your time. The ultimate solution here is premium mobile detailing. These vans are basically fully self-contained engineering marvels. They roll right up to your location with spot-free deionized water filtration systems, super quiet generators for independent power, and a full arsenal of professional-grade chemicals and tools. They don't need to plug into your house, they don't need your hose, and because they use eco-friendly products with highly controlled water runoff, they don't leave a swampy mess on your driveway. They literally bring advanced shop-level technology right to your doorstep. The real beauty of this is the driveway transformation. As the research notes, whether you are at home in Summerlin or working at an office in Henderson, professional technicians transform your driveway or parking lot into a high-end detailing bay. It just completely proves that you no longer have to drop a car off for hours, arrange for some inconvenient ride, or wait in a highly inefficient, uncomfortable lobby just to get premium care for your vehicle.
So what's the actual action plan here? Well, the sources recommend a full, comprehensive detail every 4 to 6 months. That is the sweet spot. It's the optimal frequency to maintain a robust, sacrificial defense against the intense baking sun and that deeply abrasive silica dust. By hitting this 4 to 6 month window, you ensure the ceramic coatings and deep hydration layers never fully wear off. It keeps your vehicle perpetually armored against the environment.
Now, to support that major detail, they also recommend scheduling a basic maintenance wash every 2 to 4 weeks. This safe hand washing routine keeps the abrasive dirt off the paint without degrading the ceramic coating or the wax that was applied during the major detail. Think of it like gently dusting off a priceless painting. You remove the harmful grit without ever damaging the protective varnish underneath. Which brings us to our final thought today. The environmental threats out here are very real, and we've seen how automated tunnels honestly just make the situation worse. But the scientific solution is highly accessible, and it literally comes right to your door. So let me ask you, will you let the desert dictate your car's lifespan, or will you reclaim your time and lock in a specialized mobile automotive care appointment to protect your investment? The choice is absolutely yours. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer. Keep learning, keep protecting your assets, and I'll see you next time.